Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help. And King of Floors, your vinyl, laminate, and engineered flooring superstore.
Just ahead of Jonah Gadjovich, all of our guests today are sponsored by Passant Motors. Nearly 30 years in business, Passant Motors is BC's most trusted used car dealership. Check them out online at passantmotors.com. Jonah Gadjovich is going to join us now. Utica Comets left winger, 22 years old, his third year in Utica, former second-round draft choice of the Canucks, drafted 55th overall in 2017, leading the Utica Comets in goals with 12 goals. Jonah, thanks so much for doing this, sir. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very well, very well. You lose 7-1 yesterday to Syracuse. Just one of those games, Jonah?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. I thought we had a good first period, and then obviously they just kind of kept scoring on us there in the second. We got a little deflated, and, it was kind of too late. So it's tough. You got to play a full 60 minutes to win in this league.
What's Trent Cull like after a loss like that?
Obviously he's not happy. I know a lot of the guys were really, ticked off, obviously. You don't want to lose like that. It's kind of embarrassing, but we got to just come to the rink tomorrow, practice hard, and get ready for the next game, and just keep moving forward.
And we should mention to people, Jonah, that your team had won 4 of 6 before that loss. So 12 goals in 17 games for you, leading the Comets in goals. How do you explain your success in your third pro season?
I think I've kind of found my game a little bit at this level. I've got back to the fundamentals that, I've had success, within junior. And, I've been working obviously really hard the past few years and a few summers. This past off season was, 10 or 11 months long, whatever it was. So it gave me a lot of time to really reflect on myself and on my game and then target those areas of weakness and just keep working on my game. So, I think this year coming in, I had a little more confidence. I've got more opportunity this year, and, I've been put into some positions that, I kind of maybe haven't gotten the past few years. So, I'm just trying to do my best and help the team win.
Well, when you say areas of weakness, Jonah, what were you working on? The answer is always skating. What about yourself?
Yeah, like you said, obviously skating, but, just my quickness, my strength, my core, just being able to not get knocked off pucks. I worked a lot on my shooting, stick handling, deflecting, all sorts of different stuff. I was working with a good group of guys there, so it was a fun off season, and then got to put in a lot of good work.
Okay, you haven't scored a goal lately. What's happening, Jonah? Are you getting more attention because of what happened earlier in the season?
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that, some D are really overplaying me, whether it be on the power play or 5-on-5. And, at the end of the day, it's opening up other seams, and we're still getting the goals. So, all I care about is winning the games. And, if they're going to overplay me and open up something else and we still score off it, then, I'm doing my job right and helping the team win, and that's all I care about.
Jonah, can you talk about how tough the American Hockey League is coming out of junior? You obviously had a lot of success in junior, and I would say you probably had a lot of success in minor hockey league, and then you get to the pro level. It's so tough. How tough? What is the American League for people that don't know?
It's it's very tough. When you're in minor hockey, you're playing against guys your age. When you're in junior, there's a 4-year gap or whatever it is. But when you get to pro, my first year, I had guys that were, 31, 32, and I'm 19. It's different. You're playing against grown men that have played a long time and that know the game probably a lot better than I did at the time. And, I'm just trying to focus on, learning from those guys still. Even at 22, I still feel like I'm a young guy. I still feel like I can be a sponge and absorb knowledge from the older guys and then the coaches and so that, I can just keep improving my game, because that's all that matters to me, is that I just keep taking steps forward and then, improving myself.
Hey, Jonah, the Canucks got hit hard with COVID. You know that. You guys did too. A lot of people don't know. You guys had a ton of positive infections. How did you guys get out your COVID problems, and was it as bad as Vancouver, or was it a less extreme?
I don't think it was quite as bad as Vancouver. I mean, obviously they had like 21 or something cases like that, which was just crazy. And, I was talking with some of the guys up there, keeping in contact with them, seeing how they're doing, trying to support them. But, right before they got hit, we were out for a few weeks, and it was very tough. We had, a handful of cases, and I know guys were struggling, and it was difficult, and it was obviously even more difficult coming back after being out for so long and not feeling too great. So it is, this season is just full of challenges, and then that was one of them that we were prepared to take on.
Jonah, when you get to Vancouver and you're playing in front of the Vancouver fans, what kind of player are they going to see?
They're going to see a hard-nosed guy. They're going to see a guy that's, willing to do whatever it takes to win the game. I'm going to play my role. I'm going to finish my checks. I'm going to play hard. I'm going to create space for my line mates, and I'm not going to back down.
Jonah, have you heard from the Canucks regarding, I know they're busy right now, but have you heard from the Canucks regarding your future?
No, not really. I've kind of had some conversations with Ryan Johnson a little bit, but I think they're happy with how I'm playing this year and then the steps that I've taken. But, my focus is just, where I'm at right now. Right now I'm in Utica, and I'm trying to help my team win games. I'm trying to, absorb knowledge from Trent Call and the older guys. I'm trying to improve myself so that, one day when I can get that opportunity to get to Vancouver.
You're having a great start to this season. Such a strange season, but we mentioned the 12 goals. How do you react? I mean, you're human. How do you react when Cole Lynn gets called up? When Jack Rathbone, I know it's a different position, when he gets called up and you don't? How do you feel?
I'm fine. Like I said, I'm here putting in the work every day, and obviously that's the end goal, and I'm happy to see those guys go up there and get that chance and, get that experience. I'm hoping that, one day I'll be able to join them up there, but, for now I'm just going to keep improving myself down here so that if I do get the chance to go up there, I'm going to be ready for it.
Have the Canucks talked to the team? Have they talked to the comments about because the stories in the news, Jonah, the possibility of that team moving west, relocating west?
Yeah, I've seen some stuff, online, but I haven't heard anything other than that. Like, the team hasn't said anything to us. Obviously I've been in Utica for, this is my third year here. I love it here. I think it's a great place to play. So, we'll see what happens.
Do you still keep in touch with Nick Suzuki? You were quite the combination with Owen Sound. Do you still keep in touch with him?
Yeah, we still talk every now and then. We have our team group chat back from the Owen Sound days there that we still, all the guys keep in contact. So, yeah, I hear from them every now and then.
Okay, one more thing, just to clear this up, Jonah. You didn't have COVID? You didn't catch COVID?
I did, actually. Yeah, okay. I did have it. Yeah.
Yeah, and what were your symptoms? You're talking to somebody who else suffered from it. What were your symptoms?
It was I pretty much had them all, to be honest. I mean, it started with really bad fever, chills, body aches. Just I honestly, I think I had all of them. I had a little cough. I had everything. It was really tough to get through, but coming out the other side, I felt super relieved to have just beat it and to be able to move on and then try to start feeling normal again.
Jonah, thanks so much for this. All the best. Hope to see you in Vancouver soon.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No problem. Jonah Gadjovich down in Utica with 12 goals.